What's up everyone, KitaSean here. So we're gonna go ahead and talk Monster Strike. Now, it's been a while since the last time I did a Monster Strike news video, but I want to get back into it, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this video. So Monster Strike, for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys know that I play Monster Strike all the time. It's actually my favorite mobile game ever right now. It's Japan's #1 grossing mobile game. For those who don't know, it surpasses a lot of other mobile games, and it has an esports tournament like every year, every other month actually in Japan, but they always have this big one every year. And then it's popular in Taiwan, I believe, and Taiwan gets all these like limited or they get these like Taiwan only collab like One Punch Man, etc. So that's actually really cool for them. But Monster Strike is definitely hands down one of my favorite games, and I want to talk about Monster Strike more, and I want to get more players to start playing the game. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about the new Transcension monster that they announced, as well as a new Guardian series, the Gekiju Shinsai exclusive monster. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So let's go ahead and start off with the Transcension monster. So Zhang Fei gets the Transcension treatment. Very happy for her. I love her design. She looks sexy. She looks awesome. I just love the new design here. Like, I cannot wait to make my Zhang Fei into the Transcension form. But I think this is also a sign telling us that Liu Bei might be next, because Guan Yu got one before her out of all the Chinese monsters in the game. So I think Liu Bei might be next because obviously they're all related. Zhang Fei obviously really a man, but they gender bended her in this game. Yeah, Zhang Fei is going to be the new Transcension monster, and again, I love her new design. What's also interesting is that she kind of has that same pose as Asuka from the Evangelion collab, so that's actually really interesting there. I'll put them next to each other here. But let's go ahead and talk about her abilities. So obviously a fire type. Type is speed, sling is bounce, ability Minesweeper M, no warp, gauge is dash, strike shot increases attack with each rebound off the wall, bump twin vertical laser XL, sub energy circle L. Now it's not obviously game breaking when it comes to the abilities, but I actually think it's pretty solid. I really do. She's definitely not one of those monsters that you want to take everywhere. She will be, you know, specific when it comes to dungeons and quests, etc. But yeah, she's gonna be very specific where you can take her. I do believe that strike shot is one of the best strike shots in the game. I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me on that, but a lot of other players actually, you know, in some forums actually agree that that strike shot is one of the best strike shots in the game, because if you're next to a wall and you're next to the boss's weak spot, you can most likely one-shot the boss. And not only that, you have gauge dash, and then she's a speed type and she's a, you know, bounce type. Obviously that works very well with that strike shot. She can do a ton of damage because of that. Like, her type and her ability definitely helps her out, and if you have mines on her, then it's game over. So yeah, I think Zhang Fei is pretty solid when it comes to her strike shot. Her bump combo is twin vertical laser. She already had that. And then her new sub bump combo is energy circle L. Obviously kind of similar to Lucifer, but it will do less damage because it's a sub bump combo. But you don't really have to worry about positioning her too much because of that. But if you want to, you know, have her twin vertical laser do a lot of damage, you definitely need the position. But yeah, I actually think Zhang Fei is a pretty solid monster. I just cannot wait to use her. We did not get a confirm on her cooldown time, but most likely it's going to be around the 20s. So yeah, it's going to be a relatively fast strike shot to be used. So yeah, I think Zhang Fei is a pretty solid monster. Now again, she's going to be one of those monsters that's going to be very specific when it comes to the quest. But yeah, I think Zhang Fei is just really awesome looking, and I cannot wait to transcend mine. And next, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Guardian series exclusive, the Gekiju Shinsai exclusive monster, Watatsumi. Really surprising that it's water. A lot of players thought that it was going to be like dark or maybe even fire. But no, it's water, so this is actually quite surprising. I really thought it was going to be that fire monster from the Lucifer anime. I can't remember his name. I'll have a picture of him right here somewhere, but I really thought it was going to be him. And yeah, it's interesting that they actually brought in Watatsumi. But Watatsumi is pretty interesting when it comes to her evolution form. Ascension form is actually the one I believe is really good, but let's talk about the evolution form real quick. So the evolution form, water type, type is speed, sling is pierce, ability super null gravity barrier, gravity barrier slayer, gauge null magic circle, strike shot reducer, strike shot increases speed and strength and steals attack from each contacted enemy, and bump twin rebound laser L4. Now the reason why I say the evolution form is interesting is because of her abilities. Now there are only 3 other monsters with those abilities combined together. There is Shizuka-chan, which is actually the recent monster that we get for free if we do the Doraemon collab that's going on right now. There's Shinji from the Evangelion collab, and I can't remember the other monster. I'll have his picture somewhere here, but I know there are only 3 other monsters that have these abilities together, so it's very rare, and that's why Watatsumi evolution is pretty interesting. Now, the strike shot increased speed and strength and steals attack from contacted enemy. Now, I'm not exactly sure if they said if she powers up by stealing their attack, or if she just decreases their attack, the enemy attack. But it's interesting, and we have to wait for the video to officially confirm that. But strike shot, yeah, it doesn't seem like, you know, OP, but bump combo, twin rebound laser L4. Now I think this bump combo is really good, but at the same time it's a bump combo that's very gimmicky, so maybe new players will have a hard time trying to master that bump combo. But yeah, it's a very interesting evolution form. But I do believe the ascension form is the best one. Now I know I talked to you guys in the Discord channel saying that, yeah, evolution form is pretty good. Like, I agreed with a lot of things, but I gave it some thought, and I do think the ascension form is probably the form you want to go with, especially if you're getting, you know, a monster for free that has those abilities. But the ascension form is pretty good in my opinion. So blast type, sling bounce, ability super null gravity barrier, fire resistance, gauge null warp, gives barrier, strike shot, passes through enemies and attacks them on contact with a water dragon strike. Now this is where it gets interesting. We don't exactly know the stats for the strike shot. Of course we don't know the stats of both evolution and the ascension, but if we're imagining this right, this actually might be like what's his name from Yu Yu Hakusho, Kurama. It actually might be like his strike shot from the from Yu Yu Hakusho Kurama. It might be very similar to that actually. So it's going to be very interesting. Kurama's strike shot is actually pretty strong, so maybe it might be the same. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. We have to, you know, wait for the video to come out to officially confirm that. But according to Sanapacho, who is one of the hosts for the live streams for Monster Strike News, that's what she what do you call that? That's how she like explained it. So, or she didn't really say it was going to be Kurama from, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho, but how she explained how the strike shot came out, like from the side of the screen, it kind of sounds like Kurama. So very excited to see how that works out. Bump combo, bouncing bomb, and sub homing devastation 6. Now I actually like these bump combos a lot more than the twin rebound laser L4. Now what makes the ascension so much better is because of her abilities. She has super null gravity barrier like the evolution form. Unfortunately, no gravity barrier slayer, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it makes sense. Fire resistance, so she's a lot better when it comes to fire quest, and then no warp, and my favorite, gives barrier. So that's actually really awesome. That I think makes her a lot better than the evolution form already. Protects, you know, your monsters from attacks and stuff. So we can't I mean, I can't officially say she's, you know, the ascension form is the more OP one, because we don't know the stats yet, we don't know how the strike shots work yet. So but I do believe just looking at the ascension form on paper, it's better. So we just have to wait for that video. Most likely it will come out maybe this week or next week. So yeah, we just have to wait and see. But I really like how they did not give her damage wall, anti-damage wall, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, it balances the game more. If we had, you know, her and Moses on the same team, it would be ridiculous. So I'm pretty glad that they didn't give her damage wall. I think that's the right move. So yeah, I do think Watatsumi is pretty strong. We just have to wait for the video to release in order to see how both evolution and the ascension works. As for Zhang Fei, again, she's going to be very specific when it comes to quest, but I think she's a pretty solid monster. So yeah, very excited for both of these monsters. Watatsumi comes out tomorrow when it comes to Geki Jushinsai, so I actually just finished the tower and I'm ready to roll for her. I'm not exactly sure if I will get her, but we'll see. But yeah, definitely looking forward to them. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will have some more Monster Strike video quest videos up soon, so definitely look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Laters.